Dear audience, today, among us is an extraordinary personality whose smile and humility have won the hearts of people all around the world. Keanu Reeves, a remarkable individual who has spread the message of love, compassion, and humanity throughout his life, is here to shine a beacon of hope through his words. His presence not only illuminates our hearts but also reminds us that true greatness is measured not just by accomplishments, but by the commitment one has to humanity. Today's speech will reaffirm our belief that the power of love and unity can overcome any challenge. Before going deep into speech, let us know your city or country in the comments below. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and speeches. If you enjoyed the speech, please share it, leave a comment, and support our channel as we strive to reach 10,000 subscribers. Dear audience, today I stand before you with a special purpose: to understand the greatness of humanity and to pledge our commitment to its protection. We have gathered here at a place where the beauty of nature and the depths of the human heart come together, and I wish for all of us to join in giving this beauty a new hue. We have witnessed countless moments in our history when oppression and tyranny left humanity scattered and broken. Incidents occurred in every corner of the world that tore our hearts apart. Yet, every person who has risen against that oppression teaches us that humanity always emerges as a ray of hope. Today, let me remind you that the journey of humanity has never been easy. We remember the Holocaust in Europe during World War II, when millions of innocent people lost their lives undeservedly. These events taught us that if we do not stand by one another, human life loses all meaning. Similarly, the genocide in Rwanda showed us how hatred and prejudice can destroy humanity. Despite these dark events, we must also understand that within us lies a powerful force that compels us to resist injustice. That force is compassion, love, and solidarity. Every time a homeless child was given a warm plate of food or someone extended a helping hand to an oppressed individual, that moment showed us that humanity exists not in oppression and brutality, but in love and compassion. We must learn from our history. Whenever we have demonstrated love and compassion for one another, a new beginning has emerged. This reminds us that there is a unique strength within us that keeps us connected. This strength is the love for humanity and empathy. Remember, we are all inhabitants of the same home, and when one person suffers, all of humanity feels the pain. I stand here today to show you that no matter how challenging the circumstances, we must never let go of hope. History has shown us instances where the oppressed rose in rebellion, where they raised their voices against tyranny and ultimately heralded a new dawn. Whether these are historical events or challenges of our modern era, humanity always supports one another. Recall the time during the Holocaust in Germany when millions of Jews were killed without justification. These events not only devastated individual lives but also plunged an entire nation into grief. This tragedy teaches us that hatred and prejudice are the enemies of humanity. We must always adopt an attitude of love and respect toward one another. Similarly, the genocide in Rwanda is a painful reality where innocent lives were destroyed in an instant. That event showed us how devastating the consequences can be when hatred takes root within a human heart. Yet, even today, the people of Rwanda hold on to hope for a fresh start. They joined hands to find a new way forward, sending us the message that we should never relinquish hope. And when we consider more recent times, we remember the war conditions in Syria and Yemen, where innocent lives are being destroyed and thousands have been left homeless. These events force us to think that if we do not support each other, there will be no room for justice and love in our world. However, after every dark night comes a bright morning, and we firmly believe that one day these conditions will change. Today, I want to tell you that together we must transform this world into a place where love and compassion reign supreme. This is not just a dream, it is a reality that we can create if we unite our efforts. We must kindle in our hearts the passion that every human being deserves dignity and respect, regardless of race, religion, or country. It is our duty to raise our voices against oppression and confront the atrocities that are undermining our society. We must awaken our inner compassion so that we can build a world ruled by justice and love. In doing so, we must remember the painful chapters of our history so that they may guide us away from repeating our mistakes. When we keep the bitter memories of the past alive in our hearts, we come to understand that after every dark night a bright morning inevitably follows. We must believe that no matter how dire the circumstances, the light of love and compassion will always illuminate our path. Today, I want to share with you this message. We must stand by one another, and we must make room in our lives for love and compassion so that we can welcome a new dawn. We should live our lives with the conviction that every small step can spark a significant change. When we help one another, when we become the voice of the oppressed, we create a world where justice and love prevail. I urge you to join me in this commitment, so that together we build a world where the value of humanity is cherished and oppression is eradicated. As we gather in this beautiful setting today, I am confident that each one of us possesses the strength to keep moving forward. That strength tells us that there is inherent goodness in every human being. No matter how many challenges we face, we must stand together and build a new world. I want to tell you that the future of humanity lies in our hands. Every action we take demonstrates the love and compassion we extend to one another. We must learn from the painful events of our past and chart a better course for the future. We must not only resolve our social and economic challenges, but also create an environment where every individual finds identity and dignity. We all must remember that every life is valuable, and no one is so insignificant or unworthy that they should be denied help. Let us once again recall those events that taught us that no society can thrive without love and compassion. The Holocaust in Europe showed us how the spread of hatred can sever the roots of humanity. The genocide in Rwanda taught us that the destruction of humanity is not the work of one person or one nation, but of an entire world steeped in tyranny. Likewise, the war conditions in Syria and Yemen have shown us that conflicts do not only destroy our physical surroundings but also our hearts and minds. These events remind us that we must eliminate the fear and hatred within us and nurture the spirit of love and compassion. Today, as I stand before you, my heart fills with the memories of past sorrows. Yet, within those memories burns a spark of hope, a hope that tells us if we embrace each other with love and compassion, every dark night will eventually give way to a bright morning. I urge you all today to pledge that you will make room in your hearts for love and compassion. No matter how challenging the times, never lose hope. You know that every small step is the beginning of a great change. My dear friends, today we must commit to prioritizing love and compassion in our lives. We must resolve to eliminate the hatred and prejudice within ourselves and to build a new world where every person feels valued. We need to transform our education, our social systems, and our community attitudes to create a world where justice, love, and compassion prevail. We must teach our future generations that every human life is unique and that protecting every life is our highest duty. Today I stand before you with a message that is not just a collection of words but a pledge that we will do everything in our power to protect humanity. This message is a reminder that no matter how many challenges confront us, we must never lose hope. Together, we will build a new world where love and compassion triumph. Here I make one final appeal. Let the passion within your hearts rise and remind you that every human life is precious. We must support each other, raise our voices, and work to eliminate oppression and prejudice. Today's speech is not only a reminder but the beginning of a new journey. My dear companions, as I stand before you today, I promise that together we will build a world where every individual is given their true worth and honor. The power of the compassion and love within us will never wane. Let us engrave this pledge in our hearts, that we will help every person, face every hardship together, and usher in the promise of a new dawn. This is our mission, our resolve, and our hope, that one day, we will live in a society where every human life is safe, respected, and filled with love. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for embracing my words and listening to this message today. Your presence and passion are proof that with the power of love and compassion, we can overcome any challenge. Let us keep this message alive together and prove with every action that the strength of humanity will always endure.